Yes.
Yep.
Sounds
like
great.
that be a little too loud sometimes. All right. Straight.
Yes,
No doubt,
sir.
no doubt. As everybody joins the live, we appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now as soon as you come in the stream. That makes it easy, and that also helps the channel the most. Definitely hit all the links in our description. Check out the merch. Check out the podcast. Gets released 5 a.m. every Monday. So the same episodes you see up here, you could listen to them via Apple, Anchor, Spotify. All right. Indeed. Love was good.
What's going on? It's a good day. It's a good
Yeah,
day.
why?
Because I'm up walking around on my own volition. I can smile. Life is great.
So every day, then, huh?
Yeah, there's life be life and sometimes, but you know, today's a good day.
Word. Nay, what up?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on? What you do this weekend?
Graduated with my master's this weekend.
Shit like that.
What's it in? Basket weaving?
That's something good. No, public administration.
Okay.
Like
so
government.
kind of basket weaving. Okay. We appreciate that. That's good shit, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Word. Tay was good.
What's going on? Hey, y'all. I'm in
Everything's
here.
everything.
Everything is everything. Okay.
Word. Bro, what up? Where you get a big green shirt from?
What's up?
Where they sell those at?
None of your business.
Like one of them Marshall specials.
Whatever.
Hey, don't hate on Marshalls though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. That front table got everything you need.
I'm hollering at big green shirt. You stupid.
Sis, what's good? You back in the basement?
Yeah, I'm back in the basement. He let me come down today.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he got domain over the basement then.
Yes, his. I mean, I don't want it. Yeah, this is his spot.
Wow. Jeez
Yeah,
Louise.
he like it down here.
Isha, what up though?
What's up?
How's the new job going?
It's going good.
Going good? You like it?
No, it's boring. I like to be out in the street. I'm nosy. I love CPS. That's my lane, but I gotta be a mom.
Yeah, I mean, even Black China retired from it, so one day.
Shut up.
This might be risky. We here. All right. So tonight's topic, actually, Love kind of cooked this up, and I see what I could add to it based on my assessment of it. But one thing we got to get clear, I feel like the world is crazy, man. Like, shit is crazy. So I need to get clarification on this question first. What is a woman? Because the topic today is dissecting the ideology of the superwoman. But first, we got to clarify who, when, how, what body part, what they look like, so on and so forth. If you scared, get a dog. This is TMBR. You niggas ain't popular enough. You're not gonna get canceled. Nobody don't know you.
I'm worldwide. Shut up.
So let's put that out there right now before y'all get cold feet. Okay.
Ain't nobody scared.
So I need to understand, what is a woman?
A woman is born with ovaries.
Ovaries.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing, though, uterus, ovaries,
everything, all that internal stuff.
Fallopian tubes, external vagina.
Well, they can make those nowadays. So the internal stuff is what makes a woman.
Wow.
Isn't that the chromosomes? Like, was it X chromosome? That's the woman.
What is a woman, Nay?
Isn't that based off your chromosomes? What's the X chromosome? I wasn't good at science. But yeah, like that's what your genetics are. Whatever you are genetically born as. You are born as a woman, you are a woman genetically.
So are you saying only people with XX are women?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Bro, what is a woman?
I agree with the panel. Biologically, if you're born with those parts, you are a woman.
Period.
Period.
No other way to be a woman.
No, you can dress up like one. You can surgically be one, but you can surgically attempt to be one, but you cannot biologically be one if you are not born that way.
Okay. Tay, what is a woman?
So I think a woman is more than the biological makeup, right? So to me, it comes. I mean, I get that. Like, of course, you're born a woman, right? Cool. But some people have sex changes later on in life, and they don't identify as a woman. So me, knowing that part, then I can't say that if you're born a woman, you are a woman, because someone identifies as a man right now that was born a woman. So I think it's more so in who you identify as, like, inside. So I feel like it has a connection to do with the divine feminine inside you. So to me, it's more than just, the chromosomes, even though I agree with that part, but I think it's more than that.
Okay. So you're saying if you feel like a woman, you're a woman also.
That's not what I'm saying, but I get
inside how you feel.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I feel like you're going somewhere with that. But like, yeah, I feel like it's how you feel, because some people carry themselves, and I just say people because I don't know what they identify as. But yeah, some people carry themselves in a more womanly way, and to me, that's a little more feminine, and so they may identify as something else. And I'm open to however they identify.
Femininity and being a woman are two different things.
But women are feminine, right?
That's like somebody identifying and saying, well, I know that I'm white, but I want to be black, so I'm black. Like that was that Rachel Dolezal lady that from the NAACP. She was lying, saying that she was black, but she was really white. And we all was like, oh, hell no. But she identified as black. So we should have accepted her as being black. You weren't born black.
I didn't. But that, I don't know. I feel like that was different.
I look at it in the same way.
That was different. But okay.
But that's your opinion, girl. That's your opinion. But yeah.
So wait, so Nate, so Tay, just so I'm clear, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
If you feel like a woman, you're a woman.
If you identify as a woman, you're a woman.
Okay. So as long as they say,
yeah.
So let me I just want to understand. So if I'm like, yo, Tay, I'm a woman today, you gonna say, hey, girl?
If that's what you want me to call you. But no, I don't know. Works. Yeah. And I'm saying, you will wake up one day and be like, hey, I want to be a woman.
But hypothetically, if I did, you'd be like, oh, Hamp's actually a woman. If you saw people from school, you'd be like, oh, Hamp's a woman now.
You haven't seen people from school that look like women now, that are women now?
No, Hamp.
Oh, but I mean, it's a thing though, is what I'm saying.
But I'm saying if I did that,
I wouldn't believe you. So no.
See, that's not fair.
Why? Because I mean, I know, really, Hamp. Come on, man. You could have said anybody else on the pit or brought in another dude, but you.
What about Gunny? Tay? Do you think if Gunny sat there and said he wanted to be a woman, would be easier for you to realize he was a woman?
Wait, who was Gunny? The one with the
hat? with the ponytail and the hat. With the ponytail.
Nah, that's too easy.
Yeah,
that's too easy though. No, I'm not saying it's too easy because of Gunny. I'm saying because just because you know me, you saying, oh, I can't be a woman, but these other niggas walking around here can.
I'm saying, Hamp, if that's what makes you happy and you feel like that's what you want to do, then I support that. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
But you're gonna be saying that's bullshit, right?
Fuck that.
I do hear you saying that, but
don't tell me that, Hamp.
No. Did you see the guy? I forget what position he ran for, but he identified in the position as a woman, as a lesbian woman. He ran for, I forget what it was, some position in his town. but he said he is a lesbian woman. And the reason why he's a lesbian woman is because he loves his wife and his 2 kids.
Like Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner, like because
No. This was a heterosexual male, but he was running for a specific position. It was like of a women's organization or something, and so he identified as a lesbian woman because he was a man, but he identified as a woman, but he liked women, and so in real life he had a wife and 2 kids.
But you said he was heterosexual.
Well, because he had a wife and 2 kids, but his identity to run in this to win this position.
Oh, he was just saying that to get in that.
Well, no, because that's the only way he could run. It was like a women's organization or something.
Right. He was just saying it to get the woman's vote. He didn't really believe it.
He won though.
Wait, what?
What?
He won, and now he's like a part of it or inside something like that. That's so Tay, I guess that's just a reason like somebody like me. Right. But now what happens when the bodybuilder does the lifting competition with the women and breaks every single record on his first time because he identified as a woman? Because that actually happened a month ago. What happened?
I got nothing for that. I got nothing for that. All I was saying is that it takes more than a biological makeup to be a woman. That's it.
Okay. And as long as you feel that way, you're good.
No, I just don't agree that, what you're saying is like if you were to just identify one day, then you wouldn't be. I mean, I'm saying you identify as what you want to identify as.
Listen, I'm identifying as a billionaire. I'm a billionaire.
And that's cool. Manifest that. That's all I'm saying. But yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, love.
So I agree with Isha and Nay, and I think Sis Imro said something, but I agree with them. I definitely believe a woman is a being born with ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, and I say born with. Now, obviously, women have surgery because medical reasons sometimes. That's why the chromosome is important as well, as Nay said, because if you get a hysterectomy, you get those parts removed. If we just keep with the definition of those inner parts, then that negates you, but I don't think that negates you. You're born a woman with all of the attributes of it. And I want to give people the freedom of self-expression, but what I just want us to be careful, put it that way. I want us to be very careful with allowing people to, just have anarchy and saying, well, I identify as I was talking to somebody and they said there's like 100, correct me if I'm wrong, 100 different genders or something like that, to where I don't even know where that came from, but there's a lot, and I don't understand that. It's just weird, like it's a slippery slope. And if people were allowing men to identify as women just because they feel more feminine or because they can dress up and look, some of them look bad too. Some of them look bad as females. They got the makeup, the nails, the weave, and they can fool a lot of people, but you're not a woman. I would, identify as a trans woman because you're transitioning or, whatever. But as calling you a woman and saying we are the same, we're not the same.
Are trans women?
No,
they're trans.
No, they're trans.
Okay. It just I just get baffled a little bit because, like, where does the freedom of expression stop?
Good question.
Because women been losing. See, when women say they want to be men, it don't impact us that much. You're too small. You don't get any stronger. I mean, maybe the what is it? Testosterone helps a little bit, but you can't take over our sports. Like you seen Joanna, man. You know what happens when we come to you guys' sports, and I just fear. It seems contrary to me that women like champion that type of stuff when they were placing you guys in roles, in sports, in positions, and so on and so forth. It's hard, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. 1 second. We got a $5 super chat from Mike Brown. Shout out to Mike Brown. As always, am I required to approach you as a woman, although I know you're a man? Yeah. Do you guys use people's pronouns?
On accident, I use the pronoun that I see on accident.
No, but
Because
if somebody told you they were a girl and they look like me,
and again, I would call her he. If she was a female looking like you and looked like you, I would call her he on accident
no.
because
But then if you call me he, like you're like, hey sir, how you doing? I'm like, first off, it's ma'am.
well, I'll be like, my apologies.
Yeah.
What's your name? I would call you by your name. What's your name? And I would say I would call your name. I wouldn't even use pronouns because I would be totally confused. I couldn't. I couldn't use pronoun. I couldn't use a female pronoun to you, Hamp. Someone looking like you. I can't. I would keep on messing up and then feeling bad and being embarrassed and they getting offended. So, what's your name, ma'am, or whatever? What's your name? And I'm gonna call you by your name.
So you would say ma'am.
Not really. If you sit there saying, if you immediately sit there saying, I'm a ma'am, I'm like, all right, ma'am, what's your name? And that would be it because I can't remember a ma'am looking at you. What's your name?
So do you use people's pronouns?
If they tell me they look like something that they're not, it's on accident. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I'm gonna call you what you look like.
So you have like a transgender woman. Do you use her pronouns? His pronouns?
Transgender woman. And the transgender looks like us.
It looks like the dude they put on the Bud Light bottle.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
You never seen it?
No, the Bud Light bottle. I don't know.
Really?
No, I don't know.
You didn't see Bud Light lost like 20% of their profits. They put what's his name? Damn. He got mad followers. I think like 20 million, 50 million followers. What was the name, bro?
Oh, that's the person I was going against him.
So but it's she, you know, so they put him on a Bud Light bottle, and then Kid Rock shot up the Bud Light like on World Star. He like put Bud Light and shot it. You guys didn't hear about this?
I missed all of that. Oh, Isha did. I don't know.
I heard about it, but I didn't know who the person was. I just saw Kid Rock's response.
So damn. So they went to a Red Sox game and the Bud Light stand was nobody was in line. Nobody. What's the person? Somebody in the chat. What's that person's name? I forget. So you do use pronouns?
Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan Mulvaney, yeah. So are y'all didn't hear? Come on, y'all. Stop watching goddamn Shade Room.
I work. I'm building an empire, sir.
I work more than you, and I know the news.
Yeah.
Good gracious. Now, so you do use pronouns if they look like a girl.
On accident, yes. So again, and it's a slippery slope. So if I'm just talking to you, meet you for the first time, right? And we're talking and I'm getting comfortable and I'll be like, girl, da 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 da. And then the person says, I'm a man. I'm like, ooh. My apologies. And after that, I was gonna say your name, Bill, da 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 da, Bill, you so crazy. Bill wants something else to drink. Like I would just say Bill the entire time because I would slip.
You deflecting, man.
I'm telling the truth. What I've done. I'm in. I don't say I'm in that community, but I know a lot, and I know people in the community, right? And so,
if somebody asked you to use their pronoun, would you use it?
Yeah.
Do they actually
try to
use the pronoun, or do they?
They tell you to.
Yeah.
They'll say use my pronoun. You're still gonna slip up, but they'll actually.
Hold on. So, Nay, if somebody asked you to use your pronoun, would you use it?
Yes, I have. Mm-hmm.
Would you use it?
Would I use it? Yes. Mm-hmm. If they tell me to use it when I'm talking to them, yes, because I want to respect you. I might slip up, but
Tay gonna use it, bro.
But I want to be respectful.
Bro,
I would use it if that's what they want me to use. You know, if that's what they want. But I'm like Asia. I don't know if I would start off like if it was a coworker, and all of a sudden they came and they're a different gender. I would still be prone to call them what they were first until they tell me to call them something else. So if you were Bill and now you want to be Betty, I'm gonna call you Miss Betty. You know what I'm saying? Or something of that sort.
Sis, you using people's pronouns if they ask you to?
More like when I have to. Like if I'm working with a patient and I have to, I will. Other than that, I wouldn't give a damn what you tell me.
Okay, yeah. So like outside in the world, not at work.
That's really where I've encountered it most, you know. So I have to say she, he, you know, I have to
Don,
refer to them as.
Donnie got a Kool-Aid stand. He's selling lemonade. All right. Somebody come up. Listen, you need to call me ma'am. Are you doing it? Jesus Christ.
No, not at the Kool-Aid stand. You don't take your ass the fuck on.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Shit like
You know,
that.
there's another pronoun we didn't talk about when they say call me they or them.
I can't do that. I cannot do that now.
I'd be like,
I can't.
Let me get Isha first. Isha,
okay.
outside of work, they say, yo, call me this pronoun. Are you using it?
I am. I think it's a respect thing. I believe in respecting people. So if they want to be called she, then I'm calling him she.
Hmm.
And the slip up, Isha, because I mean we're human, right?
Right.
And so slip up is, would you call them just by their name? Because the more I say it and trying to get nervous, the more I'm gonna say it because I get nervous, like, oh God, you're messing up. That's why I said just call you. But what's your name?
Damn. So you don't really know what a woman is, then, huh?
I do know what a woman is.
You do.
However,
no, I'm asking. Well, you didn't. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
However, I don't think that transsexuals or people who identify as women who are not women should be awarded all the rights and privileges of a woman because they don't have to go through some of the, the pain, suffering, whatever women go through. They pick and choose what part of being a woman, just like people who identify as Black, they pick and choose at what part of being Black they want to be. So that part I don't agree with. But if they want me to call them she, her, that's up to them. I'm gonna call them that. That's something that makes them feel better.
And the reason I'm not at a Kool-Aid stand because it's irrelevant. Come buy the Kool-Aid and then take your ass back to the car. You know, it should be how much is it? Not what you are and who you like to sleep with. That's irrelevant to me and my 10-year-old. Come buy the Kool-Aid, take your ass back to the car.
No. All right, let's role play. I'm walking up. What kind of Kool-Aid y'all got?
The blue one and the red one.
Well, one, I walked up and none of you niggas said hello. I'm not buying shit from that Kool-Aid stand. You and your goddamn son.
You looking crazy anyway.
See?
Get the fuck on. That's
He
what I'm
gonna
saying.
He gonna
Wow.
He gonna have to wear the same uniform he wore last year fucking with you, sis.
But you know what? That's true because you do greet people with me. My part-time job.
That's what I'm saying.
Sir,
So all right, I'm walking up.
How you doing?
You in North Carolina too, nigga. I know you guys say.
But if I don't know what you are, how you doing? How you doing today? How's your day?
Nah, you at first glance. Come on.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me. I'm a ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. How are you?
Soft ass.
I don't know. I just answered direct questions. He didn't say hello either when he walked up. So I give you the same energy. I'm sorry.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Please, Donnie, don't open up no Kool-Aid stand with this nigga, please. All right, man. Damn. I don't know. It just a little bad. So you know what a woman is, but you're gonna call people when they want to be called. I just don't.
Out of respect. Everyone said out of respect on the panel.
But they just disrespect you guys all day long. But okay, I get it. I guess.
But again, I like what Isha said, and this is absolute 100% fact. They don't deserve the right as a woman and get the same privileges that we do because you haven't gone through what we've gone through growing up as females, as women.
Why do you? But in love, why do you perpetuate? You're literally furthering the point. If you're saying I'm gonna call you what you want,
again, I'm gonna call you by your name because if you look,
no, you don't have that option. They're not gonna give you the name, and you're in a service. You're providing a service. So if you call them something incorrectly and they correct you, and as you go through selling the service, you have to use that pronoun.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a good service partnership because I'm telling you, The more anxious I get about it, the worse it's gonna get because I'm gonna keep on messing up. Just like when in a restaurant, if I'm in a restaurant and a server, hello, what's your name? I always ask them their name. Who's not gonna tell you their name though? Like, let's be realistic, right? They're always gonna tell you your name. Ask, what's your name? And I like, because when I talk to people, I like saying their name. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate the service, Natalie.
I guess it's an easy way to answer it without answering it.
Real life, it's not easy. It's real life.
I'm thinking you don't really respect them either, because respect goes beyond just calling them what they want to be called. They also want to be really treated like a woman. So you can't really say you respect them, but you won't acknowledge what they truly feel they are.
Like you said, sis, we're gonna get this service done and get the hell up out of here.
Wait. So HAMP, if you see one of them walking and you open the door, are you holding it or are you closing it?
It's a boy?
Yeah.
Well, I hold the door for people anyway, but I'm not gonna do the hold the door so you could brush by me type shit. I'm gonna hold it like we going in the gas station. You know how you do that hold like somebody gotta run because you held it and they didn't want you to. So yeah, I might do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like, oh, after you. I'm not letting you cut or no shit like that.
Sis brought a good point. I don't want to miss this point, sis. And I thank you for bringing this up, sis. Is it really respect if I'm not giving them all of it for being a woman? You're right. I'm not respecting you. We're not in the same. We're not the same. And so is that respect if I consider you not the same as me? That's a good question.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So if they say, okay, no, call me ma'am. And what are you gonna say? Like, nah, you a sir. I'm gonna call you a sir. Like how? Like,
yeah.
Like how?
One time,
what's the alternative? Is what I'm
trying to. In real life, I'm in Safeway on Benning Road. Me and London. She young. She looking at this nigga. He like 6'4" with a wig on. Daddy, is that a boy? Yes. She like, can I go get some candy? Yes. She run off. He come. Sir, excuse me. And this is, some years back, so it's not as popular. I said, nigga, you think I'm about to ruin her childhood because of you, nigga? Not never. You are a boy. I'm not about to. Now she gonna be messed up if I try to acknowledge what you think you. That don't make any sense to me. So yeah, you got to stand on it just like they want to stand on it because I have a First Amendment, right? So I mean, it just is what it is.
But my point was, you're not gonna be like all aggressive to him though either. You know what I'm saying? Especially with your daughter right there or your child right there. Like you're not gonna be extra aggressive to him. Like nah, nigga, you a nigga. Like you're not gonna do that.
Story number 2. They got universal bathrooms, right? There they go in there. I'm waiting for her because she's like 10, maybe, right? Universal bathroom. Dude, come. I said, where you can't go in this bathroom. Not right now. Should be out in 3 minutes. Sir, I said, listen, bro, somebody gonna get beat up if you try to push past me. It's either gonna be me or it's gonna be you. Or you could wait 2 minutes for her to come out and you can go to the bathroom. So yeah, it can escalate.
I think in some spaces there is
that was necessary.
There's disrespect because how are you an adult coming towards a father with his daughter, coming up to them and asking him why he said something to?
No, she ran off. She ran off.
My thing is he saw you walking with her. That's a space. Like
he heard me say it. He heard her ask the question.
I agree with him. I just feel like that was disrespectful for him to come up to him in that space. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they were in a club. HAMP was there with his daughter. His daughter ran off, and so he decided to take the opportunity to correct him. I don't agree with that either. I think it's just about respect. Period.
No, I agree with that. I agree with how he handled it, but I was just, posing the question back, like how he would handle it. So he answered my question.
Yeah. All right. I feel like y'all did a decent job answering that question. I still like there's some flakiness there, but as it is Tuesday, I'll let it ride. But here's how I kind of feel.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Now, okay, so we kind of figured out what a woman is. You got the innards of a woman, the outers of a woman and you have 2 X chromosomes. All right. Regardless if you had a hysterectomy, you were birthed with it, right, Asia?
Correct.
All right. Okay. So what is a superwoman? What is a superwoman?
I'll go.
Yeah.
When I thought about this, the genesis was, us wanting or trying, maybe not even wanting, but trying to be everything to everyone, doing everything for everyone. Superwoman. You don't get tired, and if you do get tired, you push through it. You don't get hungry. Like you're superhuman, and the regular needs that a human has, you ignore them to make sure everyone else is okay. Like superwoman hero. She was always fighting for everyone else, making sure they were okay and making sure there was justice in the world, and everybody else taken care of. That's a superwoman. And she had her own needs, and very rarely did you see her address her own needs in that regard.
Is she single?
Yes, she is. Oh, wait, superhero or wait, what were we talking about? What's the question? The real Superwoman? Oh, the Superwoman cartoon character. Yeah, she was single.
No. I mean, in real life.
Oh, real life. No, there are wives that have that Superwoman complex as well.
The majority, are they single?
No, I think a majority of the Superwomen are married because they want to be everything to their husbands, to their kids, to their friends. And the husbands require a lot. And so their kids require a lot. And so that's how the woman gets depleted, and the Superwoman and ignores her own basic needs because the needs of her husband and her kids and her friends and everyone else in her career, if she has one, if not, everything else comes first before her. So I think the majority of the Superwoman complex is with married women.
Do you think married women, based on what you know, based on some stats, based on anecdotal experience, are satisfying their husbands? Majority?
They make every attempt to. Whether they actually do, a lot of anecdotally, no. I'll be very honest with you. I don't think that they are. They're trying to. They're making every attempt to. But I don't think they are.
So they're not making attempts if they aren't, right?
No. Say it again.
What are you saying? They're making every attempt to. How is that if they're not satisfying their husband?
If they really, yes. Because men. I don't want to turn this into something else, but men require a lot. They want to have sex every single day. And if they don't have sex every single day, they're not satisfied. So that's how she's not satisfying him 100%, because she's going to have sex with them 70%. Or she's going to use her mouth, the other percentage. But she might fall asleep while she's doing it because she's tired. So she's not really fulfilling everything. So yeah, she's making every attempt to satisfy him, cooking and cleaning and sexing him every single day whenever he wants it. But sometimes stuff falls through the cracks. So no, that's what I'm saying. She makes every attempt to, but she's not 100%.
So, but the number one complaint from men is sexless marriages. So I don't know how proven that point is that they're making every attempt to, if these men are not having sex and aren't being physically satisfied.
Again, she's making attempts to. So if he wants 7 days a week, she'll do it 3, even though she don't even want to do it that 3 because she's exhausted. She's making attempts, is what I'm saying. So he wants 7, she gives him 3. She's making an attempt to. And again, she may be on her knees or, trying to give him head, and she falls asleep while doing it because she's tired on the 4th day. You know what I'm saying? It happens. She's making attempts. Let's not ignore her attempts.
Oh my God, man. Like,
can I also say another part of that, Asia?
Wait, Nay, because I have to break this point all the way down. It's a ridiculous point, Asia. Please admit that. Please. That sounds ridiculous.
No, honest to God, Hamp, you're telling me if she's making an attempt, she's making 3 days a week instead of 7. That's not an attempt? I'm asking.
What I'm saying is that's not actually happening, and you know that.
not in everybody's bedrooms, but
that's like a man coming over and you all hot and bothered, and he's like, okay, you do all the work. That's not gonna work. That's not an attempt. That's a fail. Get your stuff and get out of my house.
You know, a lot of women, a lot of married women will check the box. Listen, I'm here. And I'm willing.
And oral sex is a work of art, honey. You don't fall asleep doing the oral sex. We don't do that.
They are trying. Women are trying.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
They're
Shit
taking
like
care
that.
of the kids. They're taking care of their husband. Make sure the food is on the table. They're making sure the house is clean. The bills. They're not going in debt. Like, she's doing everything she can. So something will fall through the cracks.
And that man still want her to look a certain way through all.
But that's what the point is. That's what HAMP's point is. You can't do it all.
Oh, I know this. That's why I said superwomen are mostly married.
No,
I
think they're married and they're on an island by themselves, and the single ones are single because they're operating.
I didn't hear you say the first part again, Rotunda.
I think that if they are married, they are technically single because they are operating in their singleness by trying to do everything. I've said this before. You cannot have everything at once. Because if you're a superwoman, you're operating at a high capacity level and you cannot put 100% in everything you do. So she is technically single.
I see what you're saying. Nay, you were trying to get in?
Oh, I was just going to say like how men are very visual creatures. So when Asia was saying how she's pulling out all the stops. Men also are looking at you like they want you to look a certain way. So they're expecting that. Like, you got to have everything all together. Otherwise, they're like, I'm not even attracted to you at that point. Sometimes I would think that's why to her point, as far as it being more with married women, I totally agree. It's more so with married women because you feel like you have to do everything. So I got to suck you, fuck you, and be looking good and take care of the kids and fix the meals and try to do everything in the house. And if there's a woman that also works outside the home, she got to do all of that and work outside the home. So it goes both ways, whether you're married or not, or like you're married but you're in the house or you're out of the house.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wow. Yo, shout out to my man Coop with the Do Better podcast with the $20 super chat. If y'all don't know, please go subscribe to his channel. His reviews are ill. There's a different take. It's a different vibration, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said this might be risky. I'm editing some videos in Ninja watching. I don't see how you do it, bro. Hit the like button, man. Shout out to Coop.
Just to see how you do what?
Well, hold on. Let me just make sure. Mike Brown with the $2 super chat. Asia doesn't have a lot of friends that are wives. Yo, Asia, because here's the thing.
I'm not sure who Asia is. I know who Love is.
Love. Here's the thing. Because you're saying she's literally not doing it, and then we're calling her super. Like, she's literally not doing it, nor can she do it.
No.
And then you're saying the attempts are there, but you're saying the attempts. You're saying the attempts are there, but how can they be there if it's only 3 and not 7 when he asked for 7?
You asked.
And she's falling asleep while giving head. That's nuts.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Again, the question was, what is a superwoman? A superwoman tries to do everything. And I went into detail on what she's trying to do. I didn't say, is it possible? I didn't say, is it realistic? I didn't say any of those things. So I want you all meaning the not the panel, but HAMP and the men in the chat. Listen to what the question was, what the answer was. What is a superwoman? And then I defined the qualities of a superwoman trying to do everything. And then HAMP asked an additional question. So I want you all to put it all together and listen for comprehension and not for controversy.
Well, what they're responding to is my additional question. They understood the definition, and then when we pried into it, it's starting to just sound different.
And again, no, it's not, because what I'm saying is this. I stand on what I'm saying. I think that they try to do everything, but things fall through the cracks. I really believe that, because a superwoman is probably the next question you're going to put out there. Is it realistic? It's not realistic. It's not. She's not going to be able to do everything. Things will fall through the cracks. Either the kid's going to suffer or the husband's going to suffer. She's definitely going to suffer. And the husband's going to suffer in more than one way. And one of the ways he's going to suffer is because she might be falling asleep while giving head because she's sleepy. I was giving an example. It's not a good thing that she does. I'm just saying she may do it. She may do it.
Only gonna choke.
That's all I'm saying.
Love, I'm just telling you. I gotta say, your head game must be fucking trash, bro. God,
put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wait, how is this personal against me? I never said I did that. So how are you sitting there personalizing against me?
I'm just speculating, man. Good
no,
God,
you're crazy. I never said
what you saying? What you saying then? What you saying then? What you saying?
I don't falsely giving him. My head game is like that. That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
Allegedly.
Double R. Double R Films with the $2 super chat. Don't describe regular woman and put super in front of it. Laugh out loud. All right. So definitions. Go ahead, Nate. Define it. What is a superwoman?
Basically, kind of what Asia was saying. Like you go above and beyond. You're doing
all right. You don't have to repeat it. But now, is she single? Is she married?
I think it's both. But to be honest, I think it's more so. I can't even say it's more so when it's women. I think it's both. I do think that a lot of married women have that superwoman complex a little bit more because they're trying to be everything for their husbands, for the kids, and they're neglecting themselves. Not that single women can't as well, because I think that single women, if they have children, that's a little bit more on the superwoman side. But I think it's more so when you're married because you're trying to be everything for your spouse and trying to be everything.
So single women with no kids are not super.
Sorry, y'all. I just think you're a go-getter, but it's different. It's different.
Now,
it's like,
are you saying because we make poor decisions in our community to have kids out of wedlock and then raise them by themselves that all of a sudden makes us super?
But you don't always. But you're not intentionally planning to raise them by yourselves. Sometimes you could be in a relationship with somebody and they walk away, or you're married and you get divorced. So that happens.
But we know that 73% of the children are born out of wedlock.
Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So what makes that?
What's the relevance in that statistic?
We're dissecting Nate's answer. She says, you can't listen, then not listen, then listen, and then talk about it.
But I feel her like
I'm listening. I can hear this. Yeah, I ain't talking about that intricate. I'm listening. This is not deep. I'm just saying, what's the relevance in that?
Well, because Nate said if you don't have kids and you're single, you're not super.
I think you might be a go-getter. It's just different.
Go ahead.
I think it's different. You have different priorities when you don't have kids versus when you have kids. You're gonna go above and beyond for your kids. You're gonna go above and beyond for whoever you're with. When it's just you you focus on you, and that's good and fine and dandy. But I think that when you have kids, you put your kids a lot of times before your own self. You neglect yourself. You feel like I gotta do everything for my kids. I gotta be everything to my kids.
Why does that make you super? Because you have kids and you have to do it by yourself because of the circumstances you put yourself in.
But I don't think we all put ourselves in that circumstance. You don't know what happens. Like I said, it could be that you were married to somebody and you became a single person, or you were in a relationship.
I know.
That happened too.
No, I hear you. But 73% of our children are born out of wedlock.
Was that on Pew Research?
Yeah.
That's a statistic.
Stacey.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I personally, and that's no disrespect to anybody who doesn't have kids. I feel like
what's
still
the
a
relevance? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the relevance?
Well, the relevance is because Nate was saying that this internet is you and Terrence.
Is it mine or is it this? Is this mine?
So, can you hear me though, sis?
I can hear you. Y'all been cracking up, not me.
Sis. Let me well, basically, the reason why I'm breaking that point down is because again, go out and come back in. Just go out real quick and come back in. You don't believe me, you believe it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree. So we make poor decisions, but we start raising kids by ourselves. We are super.
I feel like you're going above and beyond. You're doing extra stuff. Granted,
Extra, they're your kids, right?
Yes, but now you're having to play double roles, your role and somebody else's role.
Huh?
You're playing your role and somebody else's. So the other parent, you're playing both roles in a sense. I would say that make you super, because you're taking care of your kids and you're trying to be mommy, daddy. You can't really be mommy, daddy, but you're trying.
Yeah, I just want to understand, how do you get a super title for poor decision making?
I'll just say, because you're not thinking about you. Right now, you're in a space where I'm thinking about everybody else. To Asia's point, I'm thinking about everybody else but me. I'm going above and beyond for other people outside of myself.
For example, let me give an example.
Let me get it. Hold on. Let me just get a few people first. I just want to understand what y'all saying. So I have to play devil's advocate because I want to see the substance of the answer. And Nate,
bruh,
Tay, what is a super? Well, all right. So you have a different lens, right, Tay?
I do. I
so
do.
What is a superwoman?
And you're looking at her. that was always gonna be my answer, but it was just really ironic that y'all said that, and I was like, damn, okay. But I get that though. I get the sentiment because I felt like my mother was a superwoman because she played both roles, but it's a little different because I'm an adult now.
At the end of the show, chaotic at the end. I'm gonna put the link out at about 10:30.
Oh gosh, he coming. Here he go. But no, yeah, I see it differently. I do see it differently because as a single woman with no kids on purpose. Yeah, like I chose a different path, and I didn't want to have kids out of wedlock because that was where I came from. But to me, I still go above and beyond for kids that ain't mine, that I didn't birth. I go above and beyond for everyone in my life because I have the space to do so. I have the capacity to do so. And I also have the capacity to pour into me. So I'm not lacking any self-love. You know what I mean? So I'll be able to pour into whoever because I'm full. But yeah, I see it differently.
Mike Brown with the $5 super chat. Give the kids to their dad.
Shit like that.
So Tay, what makes a woman super?
So I agree with the point of, being able to do a lot, but I think it's more than that. I think it has a lot to do with making sure that, it starts with you, but you can't pour from an empty cup. So what I believe makes you super is everything beyond 100, right? Because you're already pouring into other people. So I just feel like, yes, go above and beyond, but also balance that above and beyond. Make sure you have, I'm able to take care of whatever man I'm dating because it's not necessarily, I ain't gotta marry him, or I'm not married to him. So it's different for me, but I feel like you move different. And so you're able to make super moves when, you have less going on, I guess. So there's some benefits to it. That's not answering your question. You need more.
I actually like that answer, Tay, but yes.
He don't though. So he doesn't. It's okay. What's wrong?
She just likes stuff for the sake of liking it.
No, I do like that. So I'm like, it's like no disrespect. I just look at it differently, but I like what she said. Just like I didn't agree with her first point.
Go ahead, Isha.
So first of all, if I'm married to somebody, I'm nobody's superwoman. Absolutely nobody's superwoman. Because
shit like that.
I gotta carry the load on my shoulders. Absolutely not. So, but what I do believe is that a superwoman does carry the world on her shoulders, and there's nobody to support her if it falls. So she has to keep going and going no matter what. No energy, no sleep, depressed, whatever. She got to keep going because if she dropped the ball, everything crumbles.
Isha, I like that statement. It makes me want to say welcome to manhood. What do you think about that?
Well, like a woman doing all that herself?
Yeah, like everything you just named just makes me want to say welcome
Absolutely.
to manhood.
Absolutely. That's why if I'm married, there's no way I'm doing that by myself. He's gonna take the load off. I'm gonna be able to be soft and feminine, and I'm gonna be able to break down and cry. And if I feel like I need to quit my job today, my man works too. Okay.
So you agree welcome to manhood is a fair sentiment?
Well, I think it's a woman operating outside of being a woman. So if you want to say welcome to manhood, then go ahead. That makes her super because that's more than 100%, right? It's going over and above what a woman should be doing.
Okay. So when men do that, they just men.
Yeah, they sign up for a shit.
Well, how's that?
I want to be the leader. I want the big piece of chicken. I'm man. Hear me roar. You signed up for it.
That girl preaching. She preaching.
Oh, so you can protect as well as a man can?
Absolutely not. I didn't sign up for it.
But he was born.
Y'all want that big piece of chicken or not? What comes along with it.
So you're saying if she does what a man's doing, then she's super. If a man does what he's supposed to do, he's just a man.
Yeah. Now, if he does what he's supposed to do and does what she's supposed to do, then he's super. He's Superman. Go ahead and change those diapers, breastfeed those kids, clean up that house and cook that dinner, then go to work and do everything else. Now you are Superman.
Okay, I see. Sis. So, all right, let me ask. Sis, you there? You just nod, nigga? Yo,
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
So, sis, let me ask you this question. Are Superwoman women ever to be able to do everything men can do?
He's stuttering. Say that. Give it to me one more time.
Are Superwomen able to do everything men can do?
Well, first of all, I don't know if there's such thing as a Superwoman. I think women are just women, no matter if you're married, single, or not. You're just a woman. Handling business. I think you could be super at times when you go the extra mile and you take care of business beyond your duties, either at work or at home. But I don't think it's constant for either or. So,
are Superwomen able to do everything men can do, sis?
No, a woman can't do everything a man can do.
But Superwomen, are they able to do all these things that men can do?
We're made different. So for my answer to what is a Superwoman or what is a Superwoman, I don't believe there is that. So can't really answer that question.
What you think, bro?
No, I don't. I think, in like Nisha said, we're operating where we have to double up what we're doing. And so if we are taking on the duties of a man, we're not doing them effectively, right? Because there's some things we just can't do as a man.
Like what? Like discipline the kids?
I mean, you can discipline a kid. I have a son and a daughter. I can't discipline my son like I discipline my daughter because my son needs to I need to make sure that he's not feeling like a woman is aggressive or whatever the case is. I have to discipline them differently. So sometimes I have to, he got to go have a conversation with his father, or his father has to deal with him in a sense as a man to a young man. I can't do that.
Love. Are Superwomen able to do everything men can do? The Superwoman, the concept.
No. And I'm hesitant because I'm really trying to grasp this question. Are Superwomen able to do everything men can do? I don't think so, but they try to do it. Like they make the attempt to do it, but can they do like to that level? No.
Damn. So what?
I've got an example for you guys.
Go ahead.
And I really got to get off at 11. Listen, I can't do everything a man can do. If I'm on top, I give you 5 minutes tops. That's all I got for you. I don't want to do everything a man can do, okay? I want him to be in control all the time.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So, Nay, I know you all over the place. You like a windshield wiper, but are super women able to do everything? You got that middle finger up for a reason. Oh, all right. Are super women able to do everything men can do?
No, I don't think so. To Asia's part, I was gonna say the same thing. I think that we try to, but well, look at me saying we. I think that super women try to, but no, because when it comes to like brute strength, we don't have the same strength like men. We don't. We don't think like a man, but women be trying to do like men do.
Damn. It seemed like kind of chopping this fable up a little bit. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right. My next question. Are you capable of being your husband's or significant other's everything? And maybe I should put women, right? But you catch my drift.
We got it. Yeah.
Are women capable of being their husband's or significant other's everything?
I don't want to be nobody's everything. Jesus, you're everything.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Jesus is your everything.
Please don't bring Jesus into this. Because he don't fuck with half of y'all.
No, I personally, I don't want to be somebody's everything.
Are women capable of being their person's everything?
I think married women try, but I don't think there's much succeeding going on. I think it's a good idea to try.
But she can't, sis?
No, because men are always complaining. It could be this, it could be that. It's just any given day. Oh, you asked. Any time of day, y'all could be complaining about no sex, no food, the kids dirty, the house ain't clean, and then now she's not your everything just because of one of those 5 things. So, I think they should try, women that are married or even women in relationships, I think should try, but I don't think men are ever satisfied. You guys said it about us, but you men, the more and more I talk to y'all, listen to y'all talk, especially on these podcasts and stuff, you guys are picky assholes, inconsiderate. I don't know, like borderline abusive. It's just weird.
Come on, sis.
But
so we need to ask y'all, what is everything to y'all?
But I don't think anybody should try to be anybody's everything.
Exactly.
I think you have to have something outside of me, because what if I leave? Or like, God forbid, I don't wake up the next morning, then why then you're left empty. I don't even want a man to be my everything. I want something outside of him.
I say that because that's all if you're married, you don't want him stepping out on you, so you have to try to please this man in every way, shape, or form.
Sexually,
so figure out what he wants.
No, everything. If you start something in the beginning, I think you have to try to keep that up. If you're cooking and cleaning 5 days a week out of 7, you have to continue to try to keep that up. And the sex.
Because I can see those things, but like being his everything, like I'm not trying to be your homeboy. I don't want you to talk to me like you talk to your homeboy. Let them be
but
that.
You have to. They don't want to hear the nagging per them. They don't want to hear the nagging and just talking about the frivolous things around the house. They want you to chill. Like they want you to kind of still be feminine, but chill with them like a homeboy. They don't want the prissy stuff. They don't want to watch Real Housewives.
They need to find a homeboy then.
Yeah, be with your homeboy. Let's talk to Jesus.
Like I want to be his best friend, but I don't want to be like his. Like I don't want to be the only person that you have to go to when something is wrong.
Yeah,
that's a huge responsibility to be anybody's everything. The weight of that, and that's why people who try to do someone's everything, they crumble under the weight. It's too much and will not last. It's not sustainable. So I do agree with, I forgot who, I think sis said it. Somebody just said it. if you start something, you got to be able to sustain that, because I expect it and they're going to expect it too. So be careful what you start off in the beginning. You sit there and start off trying to sit there and sex him and bust it open every day, all day. He's going to expect it and want it. You better ration that crap, put him on a schedule or something. But all I'm saying is you can't be your man. You can't be your man's everything. That is too much weight. He wants to talk to you like a man. He needs to have his homeboy he can talk to. There's just certain things that we as women cannot do or be for our man. That's why he needs friends that he values and can talk to and get that particular part from, because I am woman. I am not man.
Question.
So Ham is making all these men sound very needy. Isn't that a more feminine trait?
Who said that? I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything about men.
By you saying that, are we capable of being their everything? So men need us to be their everything. That's very needy.
We're not talking about the men. We're saying, can women be their man's everything?
I'm reading that like that's what men are expecting. But go ahead, go off, sir.
Why?
Because that's how I'm translating. It's like you're asking us, are we capable of being their everything? But
so
why we have to be that?
No,
is that because men need that?
Are you proving the point that when men say women listen to interpret?
Maybe I am.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
It's just so so why don't y'all want help if y'all all saying you can't do it all?
We do want help.
Who doesn't want help?
Who doesn't want help?
No, I'm saying, like, if you can't bust it open 7, let her do 3.
Oh God! Oh, here we go with this.
They need to call me. Y'all need to call me for a consultation. I'm a sexual health and wellness coach. I get a job. Singles.
Come to demonstrations.
Yes, I do demos, all that. We can talk about it, baby. Let's go.
Wow. Drop the link in the chat, Tay. So y'all saying he want sis thinking, she like, please drop that link. So what I'm saying is, like, if y'all admitting you can't do these things, let me just, y'all not dating men who are undesirable. Would you guys agree with that?
I agree.
Yes.
So if men have been desirable most of their lives, because we know it's only 20% of men getting most of the cheeks. So it's just
30% last week.
No, 51% of men are single and childless. 30% of men are married. So what's left? So hold this, Asia.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come
on.
Even on Pew Research heavy.
So if he's used to, because think about it, if he stays single, treats everybody with respect, the women that he deals with, and he has 5 of them, it's guaranteed he could fulfill all 7 days. Guaranteed. So now he can't fill 7 days with 5 girls. Plus the one night stands he got every month.
If he needs it, I'm gonna lift this leg up.
No, he's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm painting a picture of the men that you guys desire the most. He has options, right? And then those 5 options, he's treating them well. They going out to eat sometimes, yada yada, so on and so forth, because he like them. He can date all 5 girls that he likes.
I don't think you give a woman enough time. Like, so what you're trying to say is, every woman gets like 1 day and a couple hours. Women not going to settle for that much time.
Well, there's a rotation, right? People who start to catch feelings get rotated out. Right. So now you have the 4 or 5 that he likes, and then you got the couple one night stands and this, that, and the third. And he on Tinder, he getting cheeks from there, right? And now you're saying, no, sign up for this, where I'm gonna hit you with a honey bun. I'm gonna have sex with you for the first 3 months every day, and then as soon as you put a ring on it and we walk down the aisle, now I'm gonna hit you with a honey bun. Why didn't he just stay outside? If you don't want no help, go ahead. See, because he's not treating these women poorly. That's the thing. Right. You've all been a side chick before and didn't know it.
And some of us did it willingly.
Yeah, and you just, the option that he wanted, you were cool. He liked you. He made sure you were straight. But the girl that he wanted, you probably could Google the nigga or Instagram the nigga right now. He married to her, which is fine, and you got somebody else you like better anyway. Yo, Hank, what up though? Come on, man. Hank
So,
Basement, please follow his page, man.
so
Go ahead.
Ham, the flaw in your theory is the man's emotional capacity to give his emotions to all five women is not there, right? You're saying he treats them good.
Yeah.
Someone won't be treated the best. So if I follow your logic, why not get married? Want to read this? Want to read it?
Go ahead.
Mike Brown, thank you for the super chat, $10 super chat.
Oh,
Stop
shit.
acting like none of you have all been a side piece or having something with a married man.
Just
Put
because
his ass in the bathroom
Right,
because
put him in the bathroom.
we clearly said he's done it knowingly. Put his ass in the bathroom.
Right, we already said this. You late. You like
Mike,
child boom. You real late.
Mike, show us your side piece, Mike.
Uh-oh. Word.
Hey,
Sis.
shout out. Hey, man, that's my bro, man.
Over there telling on himself.
So,
Well, I know Mike in real life. Put his ass in the bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bed. Get him out of here.
yes, you know, Mike. All right. So, well, you're saying the theory is the emotional capacity, right?
Right. The emotional capacity of a man is not
You missed one thing I said.
You said he treats them all good.
When she start catching feelings, she gets rotated out.
No, but no. I wasn't talking about that. But I'm going on if he's married, because you sat there and said, why would you not want help? Listen, please. You said, why would y'all not want help? So if I follow your logic and I allow my husband to have help, or have me to have help, I'm sorry, I have help with my husband, his emotional capacity is not there, because like you said, he treats the side pieces well. He has feelings for them. That's a problem. Because
I see what's happening. Conflate. Okay, you're not intentionally, but you're conflating both ideas. So I'm saying the married woman, why not get help for the things you know you can't sustain? And I'm saying the single guy who's desirable, here's how he's living his life before he finds you.
But the thing is, with a single guy, he lets you know, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. And you have to respect that. So if you're a part of that rotation, I'm respecting that because I'm not looking for anything else. He let me know up front. It's when the single guy acts like he wants to be in a relationship and now he's manipulating my mind and then he's messing with all these other women, then that's where the problem is, because I can give you your space. I'm going to give you more of the space than you want.
Yeah, Ish, I got you. Here's the thing, though. It makes no sense for him not to inflate your head, because if he doesn't and tells you the real truth, he's not going to get what he wants.
That's not true. Some women out here want to give up the cash and they want the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it doesn't logically, if you want something, you treat it nice, you treat it a particular way. You can get sometimes, I think now sometimes will apply where you can get it off if you say, yo, what you trying to do? You may have some women who oblige. Let's ask. Love. Nigga just say, yo, I'm trying to get these draws, however he said. Have you ever done that before? Because it ain't no big deal, right?
So I've only had sex with 2 men, and the 2 men I have had sex with have never talked to me in that way.
Tay. Because he's just saying we want honesty. So he come up in the club, he buy you a drink. He's attractive, you attractive. He tell you, listen, my man work at the such and such. He can get us a room for free. What you trying to do?
I don't respond to that. No.
Well, it's better game than that. But the game is the game. He's saying, I want some cheeks tonight. And you was feeling it because you was looking at it. You're not doing that?
I'll do that to him, but I won't let him do that to me.
What does that mean? Oh, you saying if you walk up to a guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will
I won't let him
engage.
do that to me. I will. I will engage it, but I gotta initiate it.
Oh, okay. So that's his 0 for 2, Isha. Row.
Hell no, too many diseases around here.
Use a condom.
Stop the cap.
Nay.
Yes, I have. I was with the shit too.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
I was
Shit
with
like
it.
that. Shit like
I'm
that.
thinking of a particular situation. I did it. He was with it. I was with it. So I did
Wow.
Okay, sis. Sis.
I don't think so. I think I play hard to get a little bit all the time.
Isha.
Absolutely. Because it wasn't, he didn't have to talk my mind off or talk my panties off. I went in a situation knowing, okay, I'm about to go chill with him and I'm going to do it.
And
So
you
my
was
mind
already
was
feeling
already
him too, though.
made.
You was already feeling him, so you already knew what time he was on.
Well, I was like, you know, if this was a one night thing, I was cool with it.
Was it worth it, Isha? No, Isha, was it worth it? Was it
I'm
good?
still dealing with him to this day.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
All right,
shit
so
like that.
yeah,
shit
so
like
what,
that,
and so it basically just proves the point that you know we say honesty is the best policy, but people actually hate honesty. Like people really do. They don't want to hear the truth. People like roses and bubbles. People like white lies. We know that. I mean, come on, let's not. So why would a man approach if he trying to get some with an approach that's rough, rugged, and raw? It's just unlikely that it's gonna work.
My thing is eventually you find out. So what then? I mean, I don't know. I'm different. I like honesty, even if it's gonna hurt my feelings. I feel like that's just how I operate.
Bro. But you're, and I'm not cutting you off, just interjecting. He wants what he wants. If he's honest with you, but if he's honest with you, you say you're not going to give it to him, right?
Right. But let me tell you that. Just say, be honest.
But men know that already. We assume that if we just say it, we're not going to get it. Therefore, we got to play the game. I'll give you an example. Isha was out with a nigga that she wasn't feeling. He brought her to a bar. His man worked there. She thought he popped the bottle in 1942 when really it was on the house. And he got some cheeks, right? Because he played it. He took her out, all that.
Stop lying. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying to the people.
I was about to say, him about to get beat up.
I was like, damn. Playing sis out, you know?
I'm saying you got to play the game. I mean, it don't make sense for a man not to play the game. But, you know, if you married, let's address that point. I think y'all understand exactly what I'm saying. So if you married, let's address that. If you know you can't do these things, why not get help?
I tried to address that earlier. You said I was conflating two different issues.
Yeah, you were, because you were saying that the married man was separate from that single man I was describing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I don't know how to not make that my point. My point is still, if I allowed my husband, not my man, if I allowed my husband hall passes or for me to get help, that's a problem for me because I don't trust a man's emotional capacity. I don't. And so to allow him to be with other women to help out my puss, I mean, first of all, how you know she's the only one that you're with? Number one, and you sitting there licking and sucking everything else. That's a problem. You can come kissing on me knowingly. Two, the emotional capacity, because he will develop feelings for her. And you can't tell me honestly. Are you saying no, or are you just moving your head around?
I'm saying hell no, but I'm being nice. I'm not opening my mouth.
Oh, well, you might as well. So you're telling me husbands do not get feelings for their side pieces. You're spending time with her, you're treating her real good, and she treating you real good. How do you?
If you're a husband,
I don't know.
You're a husband. How does your wife feel about it?
Listen, I don't have no sex is emotionless unless it's with the woman in which I love.
This is Tuesday, I know, but I asked you, how does your wife feel about it?
How does she feel? The same way love feels.
Okay.
Well, we just having a conversation, right? So if you can't do these things,
emotionless.
And I think the problem is too, because if you want to keep her, coming back and doing circus tricks, you got to spend money on her. You cannot take money out my household to spend on someone.
you've never had hoes, Asia. Like you've never done it, because the stuff you're saying, you don't actually have to do that.
But I never had male hoes or what?
When me and your brother was outside, we be tripping over each other, bringing girls to the house.
I know. I saw. Yeah. What's your point?
So it's not that. You don't have to do all that like you think.
No, but your example was she's like a permanent piece of the relationship. That's how I took it. It wasn't like you getting different girls when you're married. How I took it, kind of probably from our conversation from last week, me, you, and Isha, was that you have this perpetual side piece, and she knows she plays her part. That's how.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in a relationship with her, and you're spend money on her.
I know dudes, including myself, smashing chicks for 10 years. And that's all it was. She seen him.
He knows sis.
Sis, no.
Sis do it too.
Sis, watch it, sis. And then shit, Isha know my name was ringing bells when I first got to campus. No, it's not. It's not no relationship.
If you ain't kissing him, it really ain't nothing.
No, you definitely ain't kissing.
Love.
Exactly. You just fucking
love your husband. This is a question we talked about. Your husband, like his salad tossed.
Wow.
This is a public. You know, I'm talking different in private versus public. Don't do that.
But
can he get his salad tossed somewhere else?
You don't toss salad.
Listen, ain't no shame in
feel
that.
like he needs it. What you gonna
So
cheat, or you gonna tell him
he just put
assume
me
the
on
position?
blast. He just put me on blast right now. So we had a private conversation, and what I said.
Man, damn that. We don't need no context. Can he get his salad tossed elsewhere?
No, he can't get it tossed someplace else. I'm gonna sit him in that tub full of Epsom salt and lavender and eucalyptus oil, and I'm gonna tell him lift his leg up.
Oh, you gonna do it?
If he asks for that,
assume the motherfucking position. How you like
That's
it?
my husband. That is my husband.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
Look
that.
at Crystal. Look at Crystal. Yo, Crystal, don't leave. Oh my God.
Asia, he could go be somebody else's husband.
No, for my husband, my man,
my man.
Booty. What you mean?
Booty. I'm gonna have you do married.
I'm gonna have you do something else too.
He's telling me he identified before y'all got married that was something he liked.
Oh, he didn't say no. He didn't say that. No.
Man, so okay, but so yeah, so okay. Let's say the help isn't sex, and you know you got these tasks and responsibility. Are women doing things like getting cleaners and home cooks and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Well, so one thing is the reason I asked that question, knowing the answer, they're not, because they're still not doing all the things that these men are asking for, and then we characterize it as complaining. Sis did, and they did. They said they needy.
I think I missed your. So you're saying women are not getting housekeepers?
No, not to keep the house clean every day. No,
because we doing it. Lisa. I said because we're the ones doing it. That's why we don't hire housekeepers.
But kinda, right?
When I was married, I had a housekeeper. When I was married, I had a housekeeper because I wanted to reserve, instead of cleaning the house, because I'm a very meticulous person, I hired someone to clean the house so I can use that energy for him.
Okay. Okay. So you would have a housekeeper, you would have a nanny, you would have whatever else.
They gotta be real ugly and short and stubby and because why would you sit there and
you got a vagina?
Men will do it to anything. Like you said, a light post if there's a puss on it. You're right.
They still out there.
I can get a male nanny. I can get a male housekeeper. Why?
No,
why not? And why not? That's ridiculous. Why
not? You think a man is gonna have a man running through his house, cleaning his house?
That's stupid. It's getting clean. And that's the part Nate was talking about. Y'all aren't crazy. As long as the house is clean, the kids are taken care of, and the food is cooked, and I got all my energy to do it to my man, why do you care who does it?
Paint this picture.
Y'all crazy.
Paint this picture. Your man walk in the house. Ving Rames in the kitchen cooking dinner. You saying that your husband should be like, "Oh, what's up, Ving?"
What's the problem with that? You're getting a home cooked meal. Why do you have to be turned on by who's cooking for you, Hamp? Not you personally, but why do men have to be turned on by the cook?
And then you said you think men are gonna say, "Oh yeah, let's have another man come here and nanny the kids."
If he's a feminine man,
they're called mannies.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm not paying for a nanny. I want to take care of my own kids,
for real,
and I don't want no other woman cooking for my man either. So
nope.
See what I mean? The
I
truth
I
start
would
to
hire.
come
If
out.
we had the
I would
money
hire.
So
though,
we
if we
gonna
had
cook
the
and clean for
money
you.
I'll
to
get somebody
hire
to
a
clean. I'll
private
get a
chef,
cleaning service.
I mean, yeah, if we had the money to really have a real good cleaner and a private chef, I think we'd all buy into it. I would.
I'm gonna cook for my man.
Yeah, you want to be the one to cook. Maybe on like a
Well,
special occasion. Like,
as
okay,
long
so
as you having sex 7 days a week, go ahead and cook. But you gotta
And I'm
be
gonna cook
having
him
sex
breakfast
7 days a
too.
week too.
can it be for special occasions though, sis? Like, okay, it's the anniversary or something. We just want to have a chef for the anniversary, and we're gonna
No,
have it.
sis said she would. Sis said she would.
No,
Isha
I
said
said
she wouldn't
I'm
want
gonna cook for my man. I like to cook for him.
Yeah, me. Well, I don't got a man, but yeah.
So Isha, if he require you to cook every day, have sex with him every day, make sure the house is clean every day, all day, and you work, you gonna be able to sustain that?
I said I'll pay for the cleaner. Now
Oh,
I'm gonna lift this leg up, okay?
it.
And my dude now he
Shit
likes
like
this
that.
3
Shit like
times a
that.
night.
Shit
Okay,
like
I
that.
could be
Shit like
asleep.
that.
He
Shit
tap
like
me on
that.
my shoulder. I lift that leg up.
Yes, come on, Isha.
Okay?
Yo, yeah. So I mean, I just don't. You can't. First off, men are love. Let me just explain something to you as you know, court out here. The man that you want don't want no nigga cleaning or cooking or watching his kids in his house. For instance, do you think? Let me ask you a question. The cable guy's coming. Your husband's not home. You're home. What happens? And he's on the way home.
What do you mean the cable guy does his business and I mean, he fixes the cable? What are you talking about?
You let him in the house?
Yes, I've done it before. The cable guy coming to install the cable or fix the cable, and I'm home, fix the cable and get out. I don't what?
Okay. Everybody else, you letting the cable guy in, your husband on the way home?
I'm gonna call my. I've had that happen. I had to call him and let him know because somebody in the house. I did that. He was a little crazy though, but yeah, I did that anyway. So yeah.
What you think, Ish?
I'm gonna let him in because clearly we know he's coming.
But now
you.
here's the key. Your husband's on the way because he know he's coming too.
So then I wait for him to get there. Because if he's intentionally meeting at the house at that time because the cable man's coming there, then I'm gonna have to wait for him to get there.
And I can leave and not be there then. If he's coming just for that purpose, then I don't need to be home then. I'm gonna be out anyway. So yeah, I mean, if that's the setup, I thought you were saying him he was coming and he just happened to be on his way home from work. Whatever, sit there and let the man in. But if he sat there and said, I'm gonna let the cable man in, okay, fine, you can let him in. I'm about to go to the store then real quick. Or I'm about to go.
So you just letting them in? So you
no,
gonna wait?
No, I would not let
Oh,
him.
you letting them in no matter what?
No, what I'm saying was when you first said the example, I didn't realize you're saying my husband was coming home on purpose to let him in. I thought you were saying just coming home from work like his normal time, whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna let him in, whatever. If my husband sits there and says, no, I will let him in, don't let him in till I get there. He's not coming in. Absolutely not. I didn't know that was the qualifying part of your question. No, why? I'm not gonna purposely let him in. My husband said not to. That's crazy. I'm trying to fight.
Well, so here's how things. So in my house, we plan it like this: if there's somebody coming to the house, I plan it at the time that I'm home. Now, let's say I get stuck at work. That's better. I get stuck at work. What happens then?
Pick up that phone and call you, so you on the phone the entire time the person's there.
Yeah, like I would respect you if that's the rules of our house and you just can't make it. Either we're gonna reschedule or I'll make sure you're on the house FaceTime or on the phone the whole entire time he's there because that's what we have worked out. It's been established. That's our precedence that's been set. So absolutely, I'm gonna respect my man and follow the rules. Like that ain't nothing.
And more than likely, your husband gonna answer questions that you can't answer. Honey, what happened? And
Right.
So he's asking the question. Yep.
Ro, you agree?
yes.
Tay?
If I had a man, yes. But I'm
Shit
just
like that, shit
saying,
like that,
like,
shit like
you
that,
know,
shit
Let
like
me
my
get
situation is I gotta call guys and they gotta come right now.
Hold on, y'all. Relax for a second. Let me ask sis. Sis, go.
I'm letting the cable man in. You're not gonna entertain me if he leaves. If he leaves because of the mess you got going on in your head, who's gonna entertain me? I can't watch Housewives. I can't watch anything because of your mess. He's coming in, irregardless of where you at. Promise you.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Sis is crazy. Sis gonna have to come live with me, man. Damn. Man, oh man. Okay. All right. So y'all saying y'all against help. So if you're against help, I just want to be clear. You are going to cook. You are going to clean. You let me finish the list, Isha. You are going to wash the clothes. You are going to give up cheeks whenever desired. I just want to make sure that we agree.
No one said we were against help him. You're putting stuff in our mouth. I'm gonna let somebody
Bruh.
Wait. First off, clarify your goddamn.
Put him in the fucking bed. Get him out of here.
Yo, man.
Listen, I'm gonna allow someone to clean up my house. They're just not cooking for my man, and I'm raising my own kids.
Okay. All right. So, what's the verdict? Tate, I think you shook your head, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we getting a girlfriend if we need help. I'm gonna call a cleaner if that needs to happen. A chef to cook every now and again because I'm gonna cook mostly, and he gonna cook too. But yeah, so
is the girlfriend for both of y'all, Tay, or just for him?
Absolutely for the both of us, and I get to pick her.
Right. Shit like that. That's
that pleasure principle right there.
Hank say, give up them cheeks. Rock say, all right. We got 29 minutes. We're gonna take some questions from the audience. Let me drop the link in the chat. See if anybody want to come up. I know Chaotic asked for it earlier. He might be gone. If nobody come up, that's fine too. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Damn, Tay, they really feeling that. They really feeling that.
Because they nasty. That's why. Get out of here. Put him in the fucking bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Yo. Damn. Nah, it's not easy. Oh, let me ask this. Let me wait for the cats to come on if they coming on. Because Age, I think we wanted to get to this. Is the whole Superwoman concept played out? Y'all hit the link if y'all want to hop on. If not, that's cool too. 29 minutes. Is the Superwoman, the whole Superwoman concept played out? Go ahead, love.
Oh.
Absolutely. All caps. Absolutely. Played out. It never served anyone. It didn't serve the people that she's trying to hold up. It never served herself. I didn't even read Eddie's comments. I'm trying to focus. It doesn't serve anyone. And that's how people get burnt out, drained, mental health issues, depression, anxiety. It's played out and it doesn't accomplish a darn thing.
Yes, because we don't want to be Superwomen.
Word. Hank, what up, though?
What's going on, big brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm good, bro. Cannot complain. Welcome. Did you have a question, comment, concern? Oh, go ahead.
I was just speaking to the ladies. How y'all ladies doing tonight?
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. Man, I seen you was going live. I said, let me go tap in a little bit, see what they talking about. Last time I actually got to watch the whole way through was my man Chaotic was on. So I'm not going to bring that type of energy tonight, ladies. So you don't have to worry about that with me. But I guess my question is, I know he started on the Superwoman, but let me ask y'all ladies this. Would y'all be how do y'all feel about one pot? And I'll explain to you if y'all don't know.
Yeah, can you define one pot, please?
So when I say one pot, that means your money and my money all together in one pot.
How y'all feel?
That's fine.
I'm cool with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, no, okay, let me clarify. So I like the idea of 3 pots. One for me, one for you, one for us.
Thank you.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We bringing our money all together. I don't care how much money you make or how little money you make. You know what I'm saying? No matter how little money or how much money I make, we put together in one pot. If you're gonna give me your body, give me your paper. Why not?
That's not like prostitution.
You said what, ma'am?
That sounds like prostitution. Like you paying?
It sounds
It has nothing to do with prostitution, baby. You allow me to enter you, ma'am. You allowed to have sex unprotected with you, but you're afraid to give me your money. That's which is nothing but paper.
I think it's easier to do when he makes more money.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been down that road. I'm absolutely the hell not.
But why
I would say 3 pots.
But why is that? Are you if that's your husband, right? This is your husband, right? That's no reason why y'all should come together. I'm not coming together for no girlfriend, and you shouldn't come together with no boyfriend. But if we're married, why not?
Because that husband can eventually become your ex-husband and leave you stranded. That happens.
No, you're not stranded, baby. You got the law that's gonna help you recover half.
Not necessarily.
They don't allow you to recover 50% of the assets.
Been there, done that.
We're not talking about prenup, but more than likely, you're gonna be able to recover 50% of your assets. If he makes more money, you're gonna recover 50% of the assets because it's jointly, it's all together. That's how it's looked at as far as the law. Regardless if you have an account over, y'all gonna have to bring your money together when you come to that table. When you talk to that mediator, he's gonna want to know all income. So why not?
That's if they want to disclose all income. I've been in that situation.
You cannot disclose no income as long as you have assets they can get to. It has to be presented. Now, if they could prove that you have other accounts, it's going to be a problem for you. Please believe I went through that.
I did too.
So Hank, do you also agree with if we have one pot that we're setting aside money for vacations and things that we want to invest in? Are we doing that as well?
Sure. Look here, it's not just one checking account and maybe a savings account. No, you're going to diversify your money. I'm all for that, but we're going to come together with our income. You're not going to have a rainy day fund, like Miss Nay says. She got her just in case of emergency fund. You know, she needs to get out the back door because she's planning for her escape. No, we're not doing that.
Thank God I did. But go ahead.
But you're not setting yourself up for a successful wedding or successful marriage because you got a plan B already before we even say I do.
I did not. And that's why I fell into a situation where I wish I would have done that and I didn't. I started from the bottom because I decided to do that. That's why. So I won't let that happen again.
I'll be very interested to hear your story.
Are you
follow me like Share Subscribe on Facebook and Instagram. You can hear my story. Go ahead.
Are you the lead and you're divvying out the money and giving me an allowance where I don't have access to?
Why do I need to give you an allowance, man?
I'm just asking.
We gonna have a budget. So let me say this: we're gonna have a budget, right? You also gonna have a credit card, right? You also gonna have a debit card, so you can fill in and use the money. Now, I hope you're responsible because if you're not, then you won't be on the account.
Absolutely.
If you're irresponsible, as long as you're responsible, you could do what you need to do. We're gonna have a budget though. We're going to have money we need to save for vacations, for any home repairs that we may need to do, car repairs, anything of emergency fund. I'm all for that. But we also going to invest into our future, and we're going to do it together.
Hink, is it dual authorization, or do you have the final say with the one pot?
Well, of course, I'm going to have the final say. But yes, you have access to every dime, every money, all pins, all codes.
I get that. I'm just saying, but authorization.
Yes,
so you have the final say. But the point is, you have the final say.
Look, we're gonna come together. If we make any major purchase, we're gonna have a conversation. A conversation is gonna have to be had. We're not going to go out here and say all of a sudden, I'm gonna buy a car and never tell my wife. I'll be a fool. I'm gonna have to buy a motorcycle just because I was feeling, a midlife crisis. No,
that's wisdom. We're
gonna have a conversation.
That's good. That's wisdom.
Hank, now what if you can't come to a conclusion on said conversation? What happens then?
Then we're gonna have to table the conversation to another day. But if we, like you said, eventually we can't come to it at all, then I'm gonna have to have a come to Jesus meeting with her and let her know I really think we need to do this. But you got to come with some evidence and facts, and reason why we're not.
I like the way you approach it, though. The way you're approaching it and addressing it is ideal, and I think it's touted in wisdom. So that's perfect. That's great.
Right.
Yeah. So, but just to be clear, come to Jesus happens.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make this decision one way or the other.
Yes.
What happens?
He's gonna make that decision. But now I could be wrong. And then, like I said, I could be convinced, I could be persuaded, and to say, hey, this may not be a good investment right now. And I'm gonna hear your argument, and I'm gonna listen to it, and then I go from there.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna be my question.
No man who's doing that shouldn't be that stubborn where he can't, evaluate shit and look at with a third eye if need be, or make sure some type of clarity on the situation. Don't just move off of pride and ego. You can't move like that. He won't be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Nay won't be successful with me because she's not with it. And I think Tay, you said the same thing. So you can have your girlfriend, but we can't have one pot. I don't understand this.
I was actually going to say what you just said. Well, based off of what Asia said, I was going to ask you that. Like, what if you, as the man, were not good with money? Maybe she was. Would it still be where you'd make the final decision? But you also, in a sense, you kind of answer that by saying, well, we'd have a come to Jesus moment, and I respect her wishes. That's understandable. I would like that. I didn't have that. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I think the way I do
I feel bad for you.
I don't, because I'm not with a man now. But yes,
I'm just saying I feel bad for that situation. You had to experience that though.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna want to experience a trauma or a bad situation. I wouldn't want nobody to, but sometimes you got to go through them. Sometimes you got to take them L's.
Mm-hmm. Hank, what do you think it says with the backdoor fund?
It lets me you're not 100%. You ain't fully committed to this relationship. That's what it's telling me. And if that's the case, yeah, we don't need to be together. Of course, I'm all of these things I ask during the interrogation of a woman.
Your vetting process?
Yes, ma'am. I call it interrogation. You should interrogate a woman because you're about to invest a whole lot into this woman. Not only just your last name, your finance, your emotion, your maybe your future.
When does your vetting process begin? Your interrogation, your aggressive interrogation process. Your waterboarding.
It starts the day we exchange phone numbers, and then I get to know your social media, and I learn as much as I can through y'all ladies' social media because y'all love that social media and y'all share everything. So I'm gonna get a lot of information just on that alone, and then I'm gonna follow up with the questions and watch how you act and move accordingly. If you live up to what you say, or you just putting on this show for the gram.
Yeah, that's
good. Like the way you move, I had no problem with leaving a woman at a restaurant. Not at all.
Hey, Hank, how long you waiting if she late?
Shit. Come on, Hank. You already heard that.
Shit. We didn't hear it. How long?
I'm not waiting. You're disrespectful.
I agree. Respect my time.
Why are you late?
Respect my time.
No respect for my time and no value of my time or respect for me as a man. So if you late and you don't call me and you come up with some lame ass excuses, yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
So you have boundaries. I respect it.
You better. You have to.
Yeah, I like it.
Standards, man. You got to have all of that. Mm-hmm. And if we all of a mature age here, it seems like we should have it. At our age, we should have those. Now, we was younger. Our boundaries and standards was low to none. I was out there trying to get a shot of ass. That's it. I had probably 5 standards, and that was minimum. She looked good. She got to have, some type of benefits of a job, have a car, you know what I'm saying, and know how to cook. Those are low standards. You might pretty much had none. There was a young Hink. Old Hink, no. You got a list now. You better hope you get a passing grade. 7 out of 10 is passing for me.
What's the list, Hank?
Oh, I ain't gonna go through this with you, lady. I ain't gonna do this lady like this. These lady not ready for it. First of all, you won't get past the first one because you ain't with the one pot rule. We're not gonna make it no further. That's one of the killer questions I kill with them. How you feel about one pot? And a lot of it, they show their true colors.
Sis, did you answer the one pot question?
Did I? I'm all good with the one pot. You take it, put it in the pot. All of it.
Look, we gonna eat together. We gonna. I'm coming with 80,000. She come with 70. We got 150,000 as a household, as an income. Now we can go to the bank and get a nice business loan.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
So Hink, and don't take this the wrong way, please.
No,
I'm not trying to hit on you, but are you single
blame
or are
you.
you married?
I'm single, but I will be married one day here soon.
So you're engaged?
No, I'm currently single, man.
Are you dating?
Right. I don't know. Yeah.
Am I available to you? Is what you want to know. Just ask that question.
Well, no.
Shit
I'm
like that.
definitely
Shit like
asking
that.
that.
Shit like that.
No. The reason why I'm asking,
Go ahead. You're free to ask that question.
the reason why I'm asking if you're married or not, or single, whatever,
No,
because
I'm
you
not
have.
married. I am single. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking that question is because you have a lot of wisdom and you are very straightforward and know directly what you want. You're very clear in your thoughts. You're very clear in your statements and your desires and your future and everything. That's what I was asking. And if since you are single, I don't think you're in a relationship, is what it sounds like. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, so that's when you're single, you're married. That's the two things, right?
I agree with you on that. That's how I live my life too. But you are spoken for. So the young lady that you are currently in a relationship with, she has met all. I think you said 7. How many you have? 7 or 10 standards?
I got 10. She got to hit 7. You got to get a passing grade.
Okay. So she met all 7.
Yeah. Well, she met more, but yes, she at least got minimum. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
are you trying to get number 8? Is that what you're trying to get? Number 8? You trying to get
that? You said
shot. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I will not, because you are spoken for, sir.
You try to shoot your shot. I don't blame you though.
What'd you say?
I don't blame you.
I don't blame. Well, I just the road to marriage. Are you guys on that road?
Yes, ma'am. So currently, right now, I'm in the process of moving her down to my home state of Kentucky. So yes, we are in the process of selling a home, and she's moving down here in an apartment. So yes.
Nice, cool. Like I said, I don't know if I was not hitting on you at all. I just wanted to.
You're fine. That's cool. I understand. That's no problem.
When they preface it what they're not doing, that's usually what they're doing.
I already know. Hey, I'm 47.
Hey, Hank, I don't blame her either.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Hank been preaching to y'all. Y'all been listening intent. Look at Rofe. Look, she.
It's his
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, it's his delivery is everything.
Yeah, very confident, and that's what I'm saying. Honesty is always the best policy because I can still respect you. That's the part that you got to understand. Because if you lie and you get something, and then I find out it's a lie, I ain't got no respect for you, and I'm leaving.
Question: how much does the octave of his voice play into what he's saying?
It helps.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
He was over here putting his Billy D. Williams on.
Was that a conversation?
He was like, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Was
he was doing a lot of that. It's all right, baby. It's all right.
But was that a conversation? Something about a man's voice?
No. I just thought about it because I just see the way they listen, and I'm getting the Barry White vibes when I DJ. So I was like, damn, okay, look at sis about to fall. Sis, okay, sis. Now, Hank, are you still assessing options?
Moving her down there, no.
Moving her down there, no.
Look here, I'm in a good place with my relationship. I'm in a good place. So no, I'm not. I'm off the market. And so yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, she's moving down here. Is getting in the process of getting a house sale. So then she's moved from from Dallas to Kentucky. So
okay. Man, that's different. Usually it's the other way around. What Kentucky got aside from alcohol?
We the home of bourbon, baby. 98% of the bourbon in the world comes from Kentucky. Now we got horse racing is big down here.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky basketball, basketball player.
Yeah.
You know, we have a whole lot to offer. So you have the Kentucky Derby. So we always gonna have a good time the first weekend in May. Well, it really goes like 2 weeks, but usually first weekend in May is when a lot of the high rollers come down here. They love to watch the horses run. So
Yeah. Now, question. So she moving. Is living together a prerequisite before marriage?
no, she's not moving in with me. She's
Oh,
getting a place. No,
okay.
I'm not shacking up. I don't believe in that. So that's not what we're doing.
Okay. Okay. Now, what you think is that high risk?
High risk what? Shacking up or
Well, in
her
terms of not living with someone.
depending on the person. Not for me, I don't think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed with her before. She's a teacher, so she stayed with me during the summertime. So from the month of the end of May, or 1st of June, she stayed all the way up to the second week of August. So she stayed with me before. So it's not like I don't know how she lives, how she moves, how she acts. You know, but that's one of the things I'm gonna do anyway. I don't have no problem. I'm gonna have a key to your apartment. I'm gonna do a drive-by because I want to know how you live. Make sure you clean. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not expecting, you can all of a sudden tighten it up, get your cleaning service like Mr. Risky 88 said. I'm gonna know all of this beforehand. I'm gonna see how you move. When you least expect me, I'm right there.
Okay. How y'all feel about that? Oh my God, they
It's
so
valid.
enamored.
I mean, that sounds valid. Yeah, it sounds valid. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody just gonna pull up. But I mean, if we already established, anybody's pulling up.
If we establish, why can't I just pull up? Is that a problem?
No. I said the problem was that if we weren't established and you pull up, that would be a problem. But yeah, I mean, I get that.
Okay, I can respect that. Yeah, if we don't have established, we're not in a relationship. Yes, that would probably be a problem for me. Yeah, but since we are.
Excuse me. Whose idea was it for her to move to Kentucky but live on her own and not moving with you? Whose idea? That was your idea?
Yes, that was my idea because my ex-wife lived here, so I wouldn't dare ask her to live in the same house that my ex-wife would.
Okay,
the way I would
there's
do
more
that.
to it. I got
First
it.
of all, it's kind of tacky. You know what I'm saying? It's tacky to me. I wouldn't do that to a woman. So no, we're not gonna do that. And I wouldn't move into her house regardless, even if her husband was there or not. I wouldn't do that because I've lived life. I've been put out before.
Totally agree with
Never
that.
happened again.
So you believe in starting fresh with the person that you're with, not going into each other's old spaces.
Yes, we should. So when we get married and come together, we'll buy a home together.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Hank, she's single, no kids, right? You go to her house, you're doing your investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You check the cabinets, full of ramen noodles. How you feel about that?
Full of ramen noodles.
Cow.
I'm trying. How old are you? Why you ramen noodles? Will be 21.
She's 37. She's 37.
Oh, hell no. No, I'm not messing with no little girl. I want a grown ass woman. So hopefully you know how to boil water. If you don't, that's a problem. I'm gonna get you some cooking classes, culinary art classes. We're gonna get cookbooks, and we're gonna get this thing right. Lady, you got to be able to cook. You got to be able to cook. That's a must. You know what I'm saying? The way to a man's heart to a stomach. That's true. I know for Hank for sure.
Man. So it might be, and again, it could be age too. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about a woman that's like well traveled, been to a bunch of places, seen a bunch of things, been on a private jet, been on a yacht? How you feel about that?
Hey, congratulations! You was able to experience all of that, but guess what? You didn't experience with him. So all those adventures you went on doesn't mean anything because you did it with somebody else, and it wasn't me. So it doesn't affect me. I'm not offended by it. I don't feel some type of way about it. I don't. But let me say this. I know this might turn you off too. One of the things is I don't believe in the girls' trips. If you make with me on girls' trips, I know it might hurt some feelings, and I apologize. But we're not doing it no more. Because now you with me. It's me and you. You can go on your girls' trip, but I'm going to be right there with you. So we can have a couples trip. We're gonna have it together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Call your girlfriends, they get their significant others, and y'all can go off do your thing wherever y'all choose. Y'all go to a bar, cool. Me and the guys, we go to a sports bar, cigar bar, smoke some cigars, play some pool, and chill out while y'all do y'all thing. But we're gonna be all in the same vicinity.
I have a question. If you don't
Yes,
believe in a
ma'am.
girl, is it because like sometimes they have friends that like some are single, some are married? Would you prefer they go out on a girl trip with all their married friends if they're married, or no, just not at all?
No, not at all. Because them married chicks will be trifling too.
That's true.
Just because you're married don't mean you clear from being trifling.
Things
Yeah.
coming, but yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a friend evaluation. Yeah, that's gonna be a play. Because your trifling friends, you won't crank on, you call them friends. I'm at the question, why you call them friends? Look how they act, look how they move, look how they carry themselves. They supposed to be with somebody, but they acting like they single as hell. Yeah, why you want to hang out with them? Because they could be some type of influence on you. And we don't need a negative influence in our relationship. Another thing I don't play as part of my standards, we a circle of two. Your auntie, your nanny, nobody else needs to know about our business, what's going on with our relationship, but us. Now, if I'm physically abusing you or emotionally abusing you, I understand. Then I understand why you bring your family, your loved ones in. But if everything is good, it's about me and you.
Agreed.
Nobody else.
It's not a group project. It's you and your partner.
You're not gonna mess up my stew. You putting all these hands and ingredients in. No, we're not.
Yep.
This is us.
Agreed.
Hank,
yes, sir.
Can she have male friends?
Male friend? No, we.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
They gotta be the husbands of the girlfriends, and friends of mine.
Everybody friends.
Yeah.
We can't have it because I don't know their agenda, and I know how men are because I'm one. He see it open, he try to slide and get them cheeks. No, hell no. We not doing that.
Ladies, y'all agree with
everybody our goddamn business either. Again, we not everybody not in a relationship. We got a problem between me and you. We can't work it out. We're gonna go to counseling. That's the only third party gonna come in on our relationship, and we're gonna figure this shit out together.
Hank, do you think that you learned this after you you separated from your first wife?
Some of these things I did. Some of these things I learned from my uncle and my great grandfather.
Now, if you knew all of those, do you think you could have reconciled or saved that, or probably, or was it just some other shit?
I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all ladies. I tried. We got divorced in 2016. I go to therapy because I was one of those guys who went red pill rage, I guess is what they call what I can't stand when I want to deal with women. All women are this way. And I had to get therapy. It took me 2 years to get right. But then after that, I got back with my ex-wife to try to make it work, come together. Because I still wanted my family to work, right? You know, if a man about being a man, you always want your family to work. That's the last resort you want to see, family separated, another man raising your child, right? That's not what I wanted. So I tried to make it work, but it just didn't happen. I had my standards she didn't want to fulfill. I need sex at least minimum 4 times a week. Minimum, I said, not maximum, minimum. She wasn't willing to give it. So I said, we're not going to get married. I said, we can stay together, but we're not going to get married. And so we didn't get married. We didn't get remarried. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Mr. Guy with all this knowledge? These women are just falling all over you right now. Let's say you had access to your girl's phone. They're gonna say I'm bringing up some old shit. Thankfully, you didn't bring up anything that was a couple months old. All the knowledge you've been dropping is recent knowledge that has happened in the last few months, because they don't like old information. So let me say this right now. Let's say you're doing your checks, right? You're making sure your chick's staying in the lane that she needs to be in, that she agreed to be in, right? And you come across information. How do you react to that information? You bring it up to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you bring it up to him, and then they turn around and get mad at you for bringing it up. What is your reaction?
So you saying if I find out some information in her phone?
Oh, damn, bro! How do you even know it was a phone? Yeah, because that tells on them more than anything else, right?
You
said phone. You said phone.
Well, look here, man. Let me say this: we're not gonna have pass locks on the phone. If you with me, we're not gonna have locks on the phone. You're not turning phones down. We're not doing all that shit. Look, Tay's getting mad. That's okay, Tay. It'll be fine.
I'm not.
There's no privacy with me. There's no private. Why do you need privacy if we're together? I'm an open book to you. So if you have any questions, you have access. I told you my accounts, my password, all that. That means everything. My password on my phone. You have access to. If you find anything questionable, let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do I like cheeks, big ass, and big titties? Yes. I follow him on Instagram. Yes, I do. So that's one of the things you're gonna find in my phone. If that's what you're looking for, I'm guilty. Right? You got me. I'm not gonna say I don't. But I'm not gonna be somebody. Lady sent me some on DMs. You gonna know I didn't respond because I'm not responding to that. I got what I need. I'm good. I'm in a good place.
So you have no problem acting on that information that you found.
Dude, if I see information on the phone and if it's questionable, we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay, so me and you're on the same page. Cool. Because all these women up there, I'm calling them out. I'm calling these ladies out right now because I brought up the same point the other week and they all flipped shit on me. You could have swore it was a hen house up in here. How much they were clucking and going on. They just laid an egg.
No, look, the ladies I'm seeing up on this panel right now, they don't seem like they top ladies.
And that is not what happened.
Because Hank, you are more sensible. Rock, you was being extra sensitive.
And Hank is talking.
I asked a regular question, y'all.
Rocky, well, you weren't being extra sensitive, big brother, was you?
No, all I did was ask him a question.
Okay.
And then they accused me. They accused me of not like understanding the situation or whatever, but the situation was me and another lady was in a monogamous relationship. You know, like we wasn't supposed to be seeing anybody else. And I came across some information, and then these ladies all called me and said, "Oh, dude, you tripping? You need therapy." I know I'm not crazy, ladies. I know I'm not. Okay, but you know why?
We didn't say
that. I guarantee you, each and every one of you would love to have me. But it's okay.
Energy has shifted.
I don't care. I'm going to spend more money on weed than I am on y'all. Because all you're going to do is try to screw my friends and then run down the road with your little safety fund that you've been saving up.
Rock. Rock, I think the issue was that time they assumed I thought it was a first date. Are you saying you was with the girl?
Yeah, I was already seeing her for like 6 months. There's a lot of time.
See, we thought it was a first date that you checked the phone. That's what I heard.
I heard that the first.
That's what.
I heard that too. I don't remember.
She drove 3 hours, but this is the first time that they met in person. She drove.
Don't matter. That don't matter.
It matters from
first. You're saying that it matters.
It does
matter.
No,
there's already agreement made. There's already agreement made. Why would somebody, if they're trying to like not get over on somebody, why would somebody even trying to talk to anybody else? If we're supposed to be putting all this time into each other, and you know, and then y'all are saying, oh, it's okay for her to do that because it was a first date. You're insane.
We didn't say that
you're
either.
Sick and you're disgusting women, and you're dishonest with yourself, and you always be dishonest with everyone else.
So do you
which
feel
why
better?
you would never have a man. You
So
won't
do you
ever have a
feel better
quality
now,
man.
Rock?
Yes, you can have a man that go out there and hit a light post because that's about as high as your IQ goes. But you ain't never gonna get a real man that makes more than $100,000 a year. Like this dude out here.
You make $100,000 a year, Rock?
I actually made $200,000 in the last 8 months so far. So
and you still have a girl?
Talk your shit, dog.
I do remodeling, welding, and carpentry. I can build a house. I can tear down a house.
Right, I gotta put you in the back. Will done paid the 20.
Ain't no man off.
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
Please don't pay for him to come back on, y'all.
Yeah, Hank, he paid the dough. I had to kick Rock off, man.
You got a bounty
Did y'all
too.
notice? Did y'all notice
You
the
got a
energy
bounty.
shifted when Rock came on? Hank was talking real good. We were calm. We were learning.
That was resting in your feminine.
We were getting we were listening. We were receiving what you were saying, and Hammond never seen us like this before. And then Rock comes on here, disrespectful, calling names, reverse engineering the story, and the whole energy shifted.
Let it rock. Mike Brown with the $2 super chat. Rocks, we spent good money on you.
Wow.
Barney, what's good?
Yeah, I want to talk to Hank. Hank, how's it going?
What's going on, my man? How you doing?
I kind of want to poke holes in your story. I don't know you. I don't want to cause problems, right? But with your permission, I'm just gonna. Some things are standing out. Like you do make a lot of good points, and I like how you talk about going full steam into a relationship, and you sound like a committed man. I certainly wish you the best, as I do everyone, happiness and love and whatever the world that they want. I hope they succeed and achieve. But some of the things you're saying sound, and you can stop me anytime, I'll be quiet. It sounds like crazy to me a little bit, Hank. It sounds like, I mean, I'm probably the oldest one up here, but you're like at least 30. I would say, and you're.
I'm older than that, brother, but okay.
Yeah, I exactly. But like 30 is like a special kind of age, I think. And you are an attractive man, and you talk smoothly, and you got a good voice, and it seems like you got a lot going on. But it's when you found some woman in Kentucky or something, or wherever, that's like, it just seems odd to me that you know so much about women and relationships, and the only woman you could find is like 1,000 miles away. And also, like, your marriage kind of fell apart. No offense, I have a failed marriage. I'm a failure relationship. So if that's any consolation, but getting a woman to come halfway across America to live with you, and then putting her up in an apartment, and then spying on her to make sure she's clean enough. If she passes the dirty test, if she doesn't pass the clean test, do you ship her back on the Greyhound bus, or do you get her a first-class plane ticket? I mean, yeah, I've uprooted a woman in my life and ruined her life and taken her halfway across America. I feel bad for it, but I was young. I have an excuse, and it just sounds crazy to me. I mean, how does that sound, Mr. Hink? Respectfully,
you gotta be that guy. You're not that guy. I'm that guy.
You got me there. Well, like I said, case closed.
Nay will come with me. Sis will come with me. Risky, Roy. If all of these ways are singles, they will come. They will enjoy. They will be blessed. I'm always know it and not before you get her, first of all. But I'm gonna make sure you maintain that. Yes, look, again, I said I'm gonna interrogate this woman.
And I hate to land on this.
Let me read this real quick.
Before I get her, I know all of this.
Let me read this real quick. Mr. Grant with the $11 super chat, Canadian dollars, for the young brother Risky. A little advice for all of you: if you have to check your significant other's phone, you should not be with that person. What's up, Mr. Grant? Go ahead, Barney.
It's you have all these answers, but you got a failed marriage. You're over 30 and you're single.
This is true.
That's kind of the report card that I'm seeing. And you got all these answers, and I hate to side with the women. I really do, because dudes need to stick together. And these women, yeah, they're tough, man. They're tough to deal with. But I don't know, some of these rules you're coming up with, I don't know. It just seems like you're gonna smother her with rules and stuff. And I like to impart rules upon women. I've been called controlling before, sure. And be that as it may, it depends who it is, I suppose. But I don't know. I guess that's it. I just wanted to get that out there, and I do wish you the best, Hank. And I hope you don't think that was disrespectful. And I guess the answer is,
I thought you said you had a question. Sound like you just made statements.
No, I just wanted to kind of poke holes in your story a little bit, but I appreciate it. I think your answer is, I'm not that dude, and maybe you're right.
You wasn't that dude. I said I'm that dude.
Oh, you're the dude. Okay.
I never said you wasn't. I don't know I don't know you like that. I said I am that guy.
Gotcha.
Look, please believe you me.
Yeah.
If I could get her to do all those things, what I said I do, sell her home, uproot herself, come here with me, get an apartment. There's got to be something about me. It's got to be more than just
absolutely.
It's got to be more than just that.
Absolutely.
Right? You can get that in the state of Texas, right? But there's got to be something that she sees in me, and so she see it. She's experienced it. She witnessed it, and now she's gonna be
How long have you known her?
Man, I met her back in '94. That's when we first met. When we were in college. I was a freshman. She was a sophomore.
So this is like the one that got away from college.
Well, no, at the time she was engaged to some guy in the military, so I didn't want to violate that. So we was just friends.
Hold on a second. Hey, Mr. Grant, I appreciate it for the kids, man. You, as you know, it's a lot of them motherfuckers, but we gonna make it, man. I think we can get, we get 22 diapers with the $22. I appreciate it.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
All right, well that's good. I'm gonna jump off, Hank. I wish you the best of luck. I do think it sounds crazy, but I want you to prove me wrong, please.
Will you want me to show you my?
No, I may or may not ever see you again, but I do wish you the best luck. It just sounds scary to me.
I'll come back.
It sounds scary to me bringing a woman halfway across America past 30 and promising her the world, and then when the reality of like, you know, grinding it in day and out with a woman is just kind of like, you know, that little question's like, did I make the right decision? This bitch is getting on my nerves. I wish you go back to where you fucking came from. And then it's like, and she's like,
hold on.
I pulled up
I'll
my
get on
mother.
me, but you don't get on this.
My mother goodbye.
Y'all for real right
I
now?
broke up with my military husband to come halfway across America. I quit my job, and you sold me a false book of goods. And you're abusive, you're controlling. That's what I'd be scared of, but it's just me. I'm not the dude. All right. Peace out. Good show. Hank the Basement. You got a YouTube channel, Hank?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it out, my man. I'll catch up with you.
I can.
Yeah, throw it in the back chat. Yeah, or put it on the front on the comments too.
Got it. All right. Thanks. See y'all.
All right, Brian. Be safe.
I just want to make an observation real quick.
Hold on.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Thank you, Mr. Gary. Appreciate it.
For the diapers. Hell yeah, Gary. Appreciate that, man. You already know we try to look out for our peeps, for our CT people. I don't see Tay or Ro or Sis or Love or none of them ever donating to the channel. I don't know why.
My time is valuable, and I'm donating my time. Why you want me to donate?
It sounds like you're not getting anything from this, though.
I was when Hank was talking. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me shut up. Let me get you some more information. Hey, drop some more knowledge because you got a better voice than me.
Man, don't be discouraged, man. Don't be discouraged. It's not that bad, man.
No, I sound retarded on mine though, for real though. I don't know why.
You got to have a good level of confidence, man. That's it, man.
It seems like Hank is turning everybody on tonight. I don't know.
You know that, but I appreciate
Listen
that.
here, ladies. I can, speak too, but if y'all really want to go down that road,
Rod, that's actually funny though. That's actually funny for the first time. It might work. Try that.
Whatever. I make you listen, Love. You got to really stop capping. Okay. The reason I tell you to change the glasses is because I like you. Okay. If you change the glasses, you would look a lot better. You wouldn't look like you came from the 40s. You look like you came from the 40s with those glasses on, and I don't like it. There's nothing about you I dislike. People can have different opinions. That's what makes life enjoyable, is when you disagree on things and then you learn stuff from that. But if you would learn one thing, Hank, what do you think about the glasses, sir?
I have no problem with her glasses. I think it's a sexy and beautiful thing for a woman to wear glasses. I don't have no problem with it. None at all.
I know that.
Let me ask you: if she changed your glasses, would you ask her out?
He couldn't afford it.
Yeah, maybe. But she want to sit up here and cap. They all want to cap. Oh no! I would know. Rock got some extremist views. It's because
Will say wait.
Okay, yeah. It's okay. I'll be right back. Will's a hater. He ain't got the balls to come up here, but he wants to try to put me down there.
Will don't like you, bro.
Yo,
Young ladies, is that your brothers?
No,
No, we don't know them.
know
We
him.
don't know them.
Well, Will,
That's
Hey,
Hamp Man.
I feel sorry,
hey,
but we don't know that man.
Hank, the ill thing about that is Will was fighting for Rock to stay up there last week, 2 weeks ago. He was the one paying for him to stay on.
So Will realized the mistake he made, and he had to smack his ass
I'm gonna pay for
down.
him to
I got you.
leave.
Right. Damn, Will.
No, Black Moses was good, bro. Damn. So, ladies, should I start talking a little deeper?
And the inflection in your voice and the words that you say too, because again, Hink was not only just stating things, he was giving valid points to support his statements, and it was peppered with wisdom. He was just talking real good. It was
You know
like
what's
definitely the
crazy?
voice. Go ahead.
I say way better shit than what Hank said. I hate y'all.
I'm gonna give him his props. He's a good moderator. His speaking tone and oratory is perfect.
When he's
Yes,
not
especially
screaming
on
at us.
Tuesdays.
When he's not screaming at us, yes. Mhm.
Yes.
And you don't
And
have to
calling
make
us
up for the
stupid.
voice, Ham. You got the stature. I know that if somebody tries something, you go.
He's short. We know he got stature. He's short.
Yeah, you know you got the juice. Why you acting like that? Don't act like that.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I think Hank put it down though, man. Like it's good to listen. It's easy to listen because you know how oh shoot, hold on. Damn, hold on, my fault. Wow. Rock said he ain't fucking Will better stop playing. I think all deliveries are super valuable, you know what I mean? And I think it's good to hear something because Hank says very similar to points to what we shared previously. And usually, like when we say the points on Tuesday, you guys hear them pretty well. But it was a different delivery, maybe even from a slightly different generation too. I think that could have something to do with it as well. You know what I'm saying? We probably like right there in the same generation, but you know what I mean? Like I think all of that matters. Like if you notice, Mr. Grant, I say Mr. Grant, his name is Gary, but we on Chaotic's podcast together. But you know, even when I address him, I'm always like Mr. Grant. You know what I'm saying? Because and when he talks, usually the whole panel shuts up, even if he talked for 30 goddamn minutes. You know what I'm saying? He don't talk for, but he long-winded as hell. Matter of fact, Mr. Grant,
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
But that's my guy, man. yo, Rock, you gotta stop playing with him, man. God, damn, Rock didn't even get to say nothing.
Damn, man.
Yo, damn.
What a love at. What a love at.
So I will say, Ham, I will say that just to your point, you know, I did think one thing right before now, but it's like, okay, now I can consider that being, you know, something for me to think about in the future.
Yeah.
But I also just, you know, of course I gave my answer based off my current life, but I'm like, okay, I could see that because of it's, you know, you brought it, like you said, the valid point, and it was something to think about. So yeah, it's very thought provoking. So I do appreciate the dialogue. Yeah.
And Tay, I just want to give Tay, and Tay, I give you credit for that. You do a lot of good listening. I think all of y'all do, but I think like Love has been up here a little bit longer, right? And so but everybody has progressed in ways because you guys haven't heard men talk a lot during your lives, I don't think. Because we haven't been talking that much. Sometimes y'all don't like what we say, but doesn't mean it's not valid. You know,
True.
So
that's a good point. That's because we don't agree doesn't mean it's not valid, and I don't like it doesn't mean it's invalid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I want to say that whole one pot thing, that could initially be scary, but the way he described it, like when he talked about it, about the trust and all that, I'm like, yo, that's a leader. That's a man right there.
Yeah.
And I have no problem trusting, because you know him. I talk plenty of podcasts for past 9 months. I don't trust. I don't know that it. But the way he presented it, I'm like, okay, no problem. Seriously. So that's why I was quiet and attentively listening, very intently listening to what he was saying.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think he meant to say this might be risky, but no doubt, Mr. Grant. Oh shit, we getting diaper. Hey, you know, since diapers, don't tease me now. We got 4 kids under 2 in diapers.
Shit like that.
Matter of fact, Hamp, hold this.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I appreciate it, Mike. I love you. it's real. Damn, I was about to say. Oh, one thing I think that Hank said too, on that love is he's here's how I heard it. He's gonna control what's happening in those accounts if he needs to. But everybody has the same technical authority in said account, authorization, whatever the case is. But out of respect and admiration, his wife, lady, is gonna follow his lead in the budget and such. She ain't gonna hit him with what happened to Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Because
what
there's
I'm
a
saying?
respect there. Yeah, there's definitely a respect, admiration that she has, and a trust. Like I can see she trusts him with her life. Like that's just the energy that he gives off. Like I'm gonna hold us down, but I'm listening to you, right? And so part of that is him saying, I'll listen to what you have to say. I can be persuaded. I can be coerced. Like he wants to hear what she has to say. It's not like I said this and that's it, because that allows a woman to sit there and be like, okay, like I'm speaking from me. That brings the walls down as well.
Mike Brown with the $2 super chat.
I
So
was
you shoot your
not.
shot, Loki.
I was not shooting my shot. I'm trying to be vulnerable and transparent. See, this is why I can't talk regular up here.
No.
I get what you're saying though, love. You're saying you can be in your soft girl era because he's displaying leadership. And I agree.
Exactly.
I totally agree. Because I didn't have that either. So it was like I felt like I had to do everything. So
Hey,
yeah,
look though. You know that's what men do, right? If we go to a club, we see a group of chicks, you might throw a hint out there. Whoever bite, gonna bite. Shit. I don't blame you, love.
Respectful. You know, she being respectful. He got somebody.
I was not trying to hit on him. Don't have his woman thinking that. I was not hitting on him.
Nah, she didn't.
I was going to. I'm just gonna be. I was going to until he said he did. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit like that.
I know. Yo. Say, Rose gonna be honest. Love not telling the truth right now. That's okay.
She is. It's just all over her face. She's not saying it out of her mouth.
Yeah, your face. You cannot play poker. And look at sis too. Like, damn, me too. Look at sis. Look at sis. Yo, that's good though. Hey, I want to also applaud y'all. Y'all listen well, and I think because sometimes it's hard for men to describe femininity. You know, when you guys ask that question, we often get a reply like we be tripping over like how to describe it. And I think even one show, I'm like, you know when you know. I think I said that and y'all shot that down. But if you watch back this last 40 minutes, like this was a perfect example of like you can see it when you see it. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to shout that out. Damn, man, y'all did a good job. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Hey, Hank, please stay for this. This when we do the final thoughts.
Okay.
So,
hey, let me ask you a question. Was that your phone number that you put in the back chat?
Yeah. Just shoot me a text.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know for sure. I didn't want to make sure for sure. I got you.
Oh yeah. Yep. Connecticut number. Damn, man, this was dope, bro, for sure, man. Awesome job, Hank. We appreciate you coming up and blessing us. We got to get you on a Wednesday panel too. That's like a mixed panel.
Just hit me up with the time, bro.
Yeah, I will. I text you the links and all that good stuff. Now I usually say I don't really fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. But if you saw what Jerry did with his money, did y'all see that? So he put out a video. All of his money has been left to his two biracial children. So every single part of his estate, the houses, the money, the bank, everything was left to these two kids. And he told his two daughters that are with his wife, I hope y'all made y'all millions already. So I still don't fuck with him, but I think he also alluded to something about reparations because he was saying something to the effect of like, I hope America does the same. Like it was something, I don't know, it was kind of like covert what he was saying. But yeah, Jerry, you know, God bless the dead, I guess. And all that. So hey, Ty, no doubt, appreciate you, bro. All right, sis. Final thought.
Only thing I'm thinking now is, Hank, if you got any relatives, just Get our
Shit like that.
numbers.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
Get our
that.
numbers from HAMP. Some of us are single. That's the only thing I'm thinking at this moment. Everybody else have a good night.
Word. Ro?
As Karen White said, I am not your superwoman, and we should stop trying to be, because we cannot do everything at once.
Word.
Take care of yourselves.
Word. Tay?
I think it's okay to need help and want help, and communicate that you need that. Be open.
Mm-hmm. Word. Miss Nay?
Being a woman is defined by genetics and femininity, and that is a woman.
Word. Hank? Oh, you on mute?
Black man, protect yourself at all times. That means you need to get on somebody's Zoom meeting, on somebody's couch, man. Get your mental right. Get your A1C and blood work in order. Blood pressure. Heart disease and diabetes is the biggest killer among black men. So make sure that all that's in order. For a man of older age, such as myself, please go get your colonoscopy check and your prostate check, man. It's a must. In order for us to conquer and rule this world one day, we're going to have to do it. I'm all for nepotism. So after I'm gone, my son's going to rule this bad boy. And after he's gone, his son's going to rule it, because we're going to take over the world, black men, one man at a time. I promise you we are. So, all right, Hamp, thanks for having me, big brother. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Word. Love?
This was a great podcast tonight, and I appreciate all of the feedback, all of the viewpoints that were presented. The Superwoman concept is played out and it's toxic. Women, let that go. It's never going to work out for you. Lastly, when a man shows up, women, you will know, and you're allowed to be your soft, feminine self, and your walls will be able to come down. But you'll know when he shows up.
Word. No, I definitely like all the sentiments, whether I agree or disagree. I think it made for a great dialogue. I just want to say that it was beautiful to see, you know what I mean? Just in terms of the engagement, the understanding, the wanting to understand. Oftentimes that does not happen. So I think the desire needs to be there. Because the more you want something, I think the more you go for it, and generally the more successful you are. So again, if you want that man, do your best to be that woman. And the two paths will cross, I'm sure. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.